Mic check 1 2 1 2.
This is Yellow.
It's the city, 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 it's the city with the vibe. It's the city, 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 it's the city with the vibe. It's the city, it's the city, it's the city, it's the
Welcome to SacVibes. We are the community engagement team and we're here to educate, engage, and empower. I am your host for today, Danielle. And on the board, we've got Greg.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
And I'm your other co-host, Lynette Hall.
And so today, we are here recording our first episode of our vlog. And so I know folks are like, why the heck is the city releasing a vlog? And so maybe we can briefly talk about, why we're doing SacVibes and also who is the community engagement team.
So one, we do it because our job is to create and design effective outreach and engagement strategies.
Mhm.
And so our motto is, if it's safe to try, let's try it. We're trying to reach folks and we can't expect the emails or phone calls. We got to meet people where they are. So, this is just another effort to try to reach people in a different way.
Yeah, very true.
And have some fun too. 'Cause that's what we do in community engagement. We have
Yeah,
fun.
and so
We learn
super.
and have fun.
Oh, yeah. And I'm really excited to, be more creative with the way that we interact with y'all, especially since we want to incorporate segments and different, conversations, because the whole driving force behind this is real conversations with real people. And we want to be candid about our experiences with the city. And we want to hear from y'all. Like, what are your experiences living in Sacramento? And what are things we can do, to make it better?
I'm excited that some of the things folks will see is who folks work at the city are. You'll hear a little bit about that later. We will be able to kind of just personalize something about what's going on. You may see some TikTok videos. I've been practicing, so I might bust a couple moves. Anything to drive attention. So that's what we're going to do. Because if we get your attention, then we can give you the information. And that's ultimately the goal, is to get you the information.
Very true. Any thoughts from you, Greg?
Yeah, just to add to that, it's like I said, we like to bring the flavor to the work, right, to the city. So yeah, doing it different ways, engaging social media.
Let's talk about that hat you have on. Go 49ers!
Man, that was a hard game though.
That was
right?
a good game. I don't even watch sports, but
I was like, I hurt myself watching. Like after the interception, I was like, I jumped up in the air, and I hurt myself because I'm old now, and
we don't say that. It's age friendly.
age friendly. My
Age
bad.
friendly, absolutely.
My only experience with football is I went to some of my college games because I was like, I'm in college. I should go to at least one of the games, kind of bucket list kind of thing. I didn't understand any of it, but what I did know is that if we won, every touchdown, we got 5 free chicken nuggets. So that was my reason for going to
I
those
went
games.
to the games too. Did you
So
get sauce?
you were
or
in it for the
nuggets and no
nuggets.
sauce?
Yeah, I was in it for the nuggets. And if we
I see.
won,
Did you get sauce?
they were like vouchers for a restaurant.
Okay.
And so
Sauce
if,
was like
if we
$10.
won, everyone got 5 free
exactly.
wings.
Free nuggets, but the sauce is $10. $9.99.
Yeah, very true. But hopefully that gives y'all an idea of why we're here, and hopefully, y'all, stay interested, because we're not just here to make you laugh, but we want to share important information about the city, and we just want to hear from y'all, right? Because we want you to get to know us, and not necessarily interact with us, if something is wrong only. So yeah, there's that.
Tell us when we're doing things that are good.
Yeah, that too.
I'm excited that you'll get a chance over the few weeks to meet all of our staff. And so there's a few co-hosts, and I think you'll get a chance to meet one now. We have Muda.
Yeah. Come
Muda
on up,
on
Muda.
the street. Muda on the street.
Hello.
Your segment is everything.
It's so
Thank you.
funny. I don't want to give anything away before we start talking about it, but since you just sat down, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm Muda, one of the community engagement analysts with the community engagement team at the city of Sacramento.
Nice to meet you, Muda.
Nice to meet you.
Slash comedian. I
Somehow.
did not know that you were hilarious, which you are, and we love that about you.
Thank you.
And so, Muda on the Street, I know we've been sort of throwing this name around a little bit, but I'm kind of curious, like, what is Muda on the Street, and why did you decide to host this kind of segment?
Yeah, Moda on the Street is one of the segments we are trying to engage with the community and also the city staff. The aim is to be well connected with the communities and also with the city. Yeah, that's the important thing for me. And also being the community engagement team. I think it's one of the innovative ways to be connected with the communities.
Well, let's check you out. Muda on the Street.
Hi, I'm Moda and I'm on the street. This is Moda on the Street from the city of Sacramento, the community engagement team. We are interviewing a few staff from the city of Sacramento to share their experience about living in the city and working for the city of Sacramento. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Can you tell me your name in the department for which you work?
Yeah, my name is Aubrey Taylor, and I work for the City Manager's Office of Innovation and Economic Development.
Hi, I'm Brian Morosky.
You work for the police department, is that correct?
Yeah, I work for Sacramento Police Department.
I'm Amanda Wallace, and I work for the Office of Innovation and Economic Development.
My name is Joshua McHenry. I work with IT regional support. So we're the ones who fix your computers when they break down. And I've been with the city for about a year and a half.
What is one thing you like the most about your work?
I like giving away money. No, I like doing grant programs and seeing all the neat things people are doing in our community.
Okay, great. I also need some money.
What I like about being a police officer is you never know what to expect on a day in and day out basis. Everything's always different.
So I just want to know, why was the police so nervous? Like,
No,
were
no,
you
no, no,
arrested?
no, no. I get him because, like, even now, I'm like, what do I?
He didn't know what to do with his hands.
But the police,
He
he was like, I'm like, you arrest people all day. Like, why are you so nervous?
right?
If you're
it's like,
watching this, you were great.
He
So
was.
please do not let this deter you from ever showing up on our content ever again, because we would love to have you back.
It was just hella funny. He was coming
He's
up
so
into the
funny.
shot.
You could just say he was so nervous.
I feel that though. Even now, I'm like shuffling. Like, I don't know how the heck I want to sit. So
We're going to figure it out.
it's a struggle. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out as we keep pumping out these episodes. But what was that like for you?
We're dealing with real issues here. These are real issues.
When I saw him, I was confused that I should be worried or he should be worried. I wasn't sure. But he was, I think, more nervous than I was. I was also concerned what I should ask. He's a police officer. He's the law enforcement guy.
He's usually asking the questions. We flip the script.
Yeah, exactly. So after I find out like he's nervous, then I got the confidence.
Okay, you got the confidence. Absolutely.
I feel that. Like, I feel how you're feeling, so we can do this. We're both nervous together.
Yeah.
So Muda, I have a question for you. Like, how did it feel to be on camera and to do that whole segment?
I think it is fun, but at the same time, I was nervous in the start. I was talking to Amber, who was recording the scene. We were trying to plan like how to do it, but then I told her like, okay, let's just record. Let's just do it. Like, don't plan. Let's just do it, and I think something good will turn out. And I think it worked.
I think it did too.
Oh, it definitely worked. And I'm really excited to see all the other segments that we have in store. And so Muda on the Street is one of the segments that we'll be featuring on this vlog. We'll also have other ones hosted by the many folks on our team that Lynette had alluded to. But for now, maybe we can move on to our weekly recap. So Lynette, I know it's been a long week. I know council in particular was very eventful.
It was long.
Yeah.
It was long.
So how'd that go?
But I will say the highlight was seeing our City Management Academy graduates graduate and be recognized by council. So shout out to the whole team that made it possible, and specifically Jessica Davilos Pritos, who did an amazing job running that program. City Manager Academy. Comes out in the fall. So those of you interested, it really teaches community about how to navigate the city. What does the city do? What they don't do? What different departments are responsible for? But it was an opportunity for community to get a chance to get to know each other. A couple of our existing council members have gone through the City Management Academy. So it definitely builds leaders. So that was amazing. And the food at the reception always, because one thing about community engagement, we're going to feed you. We're going to give you some good food from a local small business. That's one of the things that we pride ourselves is supporting our small businesses, which are the backbone to our economy. So that's been exciting. Some other things, there were some discussions on the CORE program, which is our cannabis program, equity cannabis program for individuals that have been disproportionately impacted by cannabis, folks of color. And so there were some discussions on the permitting processes. So that was exciting. People showed up to support that. So it was eventful, but it was good.
Yeah, that's good. I haven't sat in on too many council meetings. Got to change that because they do share a lot of really helpful information. But I know I was curious to, did they discuss anything about the budget? And I'm only asking because that's a popular question that we often get.
And thank you for asking. And I will say they did talk a little bit about the budget. Between now and June, when the budget will be adopted, it's the time for people to get involved. And so we are having a budget deficit. It was projected to be about 24 million. We're over 50. So it's getting real around here. And so I would encourage community members to follow what's going on, because a lot of times we come too late. We come after the funding has been allocated. So this is the time to bring your voice forward.
Yeah, definitely. And I see Greg is making a serious face back there. I don't know if it's because he's focusing on the board or if he has any thoughts about the...
It's the budget. Everybody has a serious face.
We hear the word and we're like...
serious face for the budget.
Well, yeah, I was actually focusing on the fader.
No.
So.
Cool.
But it's been interesting. Some upcoming things. We're big on supporting various cultures, and so I'm super excited that community engagement will be at the Lumen Festival. And then
Min, actually, sorry.
Lu
It's
Min.
IU Min. We could just say Min, and it's their new year.
IU? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was L.
No, it's IU.
Oh.
Well, you could just say Min.
But it's IU?
Yeah, U Min.
U-Min.
That's such a formal name.
U-Min
Yeah.
Festival. We have the U-Min Festival coming up February 10th. And then we also have the Tet Festival, which is one of the largest Vietnamese celebrations here in the city of Sacramento. That's February 17th and 18th. Super excited about that. We're there supporting every year. So we meet people where they are. So if you have an event or something coming up, let us know. We'll pull up.
Yeah, so drop it on our Instagram comments or YouTube, because we love showing up to these events, and we would love to see y'all there too if you do decide to pull through for these events in February.
Come say hi to us.
I know Muda is working those events, and I'm kind of like, hey, if you need any help, let me know.
I just wanted to add too that we definitely sponsor events. So if you have an event and you haven't ever been sponsored by the city before, come talk to us, any of the community engagement team.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And I was just wondering, is there anything else about council that we missed? I don't think so.
There's always stuff. I would encourage people to check it out. There's always stuff. A lot of times things are on the consent calendar and they get approved, and so they're not really discussed. But I always tell people, decisions are being made every week about you, without you. So think about that. Decisions are being made about you, without you.
And so I guess with that, I think it's, okay, actually, in summary, come to council. Lots of important stuff going
Free
on.
parking.
Oh, yeah. If you come to council, you can actually get your parking validated. So if you're ever like me and you're like, oh, I never want to go downtown because I don't know how to parallel park, there is a garage. And
We
you can
remove
park there
barriers.
for free. Let's see. And yeah, I guess that what is really, the end of today. But you can always catch us on our next episode. But
Thanks for vibing with us.
thank you for
Follow
vibing
us on
with us.
IG, subscribe on YouTube, and check out the CE Team webpage.